I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated, oh. Jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it, oh. The past is...
Hi everyone, my name is Irianti. People call me Ira. It's easier for everyone to remember my name. I came from Indonesia. Recently, I've been awarded from the AVYANNA Award, Break the Bias, to celebrate the International Women's Day. First of all, I would like to thank to Aesthetic International Council for Progressive Women Singapore. Thank you for the executive team, especially Madam Vanita and Kak Zia, for bringing me into this community to share my story. And thank you for the main sponsor, Goldiva, for choosing me as well. And here is a little bit of my life story that I like to share with the women out there. I came from a broken family, which is costing my future. I got bullied in school, and as well, my relatives would judge about my parents' divorce. People are looked down on me. Without anyone's support, I dropped out from school and went through a broken marriage soon after. I had an abusive marriage at very young age. My ex-husband left us when my daughter was about 6 months old, and I have been a single mom and never remarried ever since, and it's been almost 20 years now. Since I had a very low education and it's very hard to find a job in Indonesia, I came to Singapore in 2003, working as a domestic helper, and have been in Singapore until today. It's about more than 19 years now to support my family and my daughter's future. At first, I couldn't speak English at all, but I've learned it from listening to conversation every day around me and reading the newspapers. I worked with a few different employers and gone through some abuse from one of them, which is caused my work permit to be revoked 3 times in 12 months. And no agency can help me. And I'm not ready to go back to Indonesia as well. But thanks to MOM who helped me up with this problem. Other than that, I'm so lucky to work with a good, amazing employer until today. Living abroad, it's very challenging. Leaving my child behind, missing my daughter while I'm taking care of other people's children, dealing with the depression from my past, trauma, anxiety, but I'm thinking I can't be helper forever. From there, I start to make a change in my life. I learned a few skills, taking courses, and today I'm a certified in professional makeup artist and a hairstylist. I volunteer in a few events, competing in a local competition where I won awards. I'm a fitness addict. I go to gym 5 days a week for weightlifting, and I'm also learn how to DJ. And I will learn more skills in the future for sure. I might not have any high education, but I'm a strong woman with the many talents and skills that can last forever. With all those skills, I believe my future will never ever run out of jobs. I know that there are so many women like me who have gone through so many challenges in life just like myself. And you probably think life is so unfair to you. And you are right, life is unfair. But life is what you made of it. You need to decide if you want to be dragged along with it or you can race about this. Anyone can dream big, but in taking action, you will make it your reality. Remember, you're the captain of your own ship. Plane makes me strong. Each betrayal more intelligent, every disappointment more skillful, and each experience more wise. Once again, thank you so much to Aesthetic International Council for Progressive Women Singapore for giving me a chance to be part of it, meeting a lot of amazing strong women in this community to support each other. Please, everyone be safe and take care.
Do you think you come? Because we want to know your story. Okay, we know your story. But how? What were you before? What were you now?
The committee knows,
Yeah.
but the rest doesn't know.
Everyone else,
Yeah. Behind this beautiful smile, has been tears. There's been a lot of challenges. If you think big drama, we can put. But I know Irianti. She's a very strong woman. She's got a lot of hardcore, and she's taken up a lot of weight. I don't play a fool. You go to her Instagram, she's taking a lot of weight, and her butt, a lot of weight. But again, her story is definitely inspiring. I mean, I myself sometimes I wonder how she went through this, and she is what she is today. So, over to you. You don't need the mic?
So I think double is okay, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine.
So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Irianti, but everyone call me Ira for easier for everyone to remember my name. I'm very honored to be here today. Thank you. So, as Madam Vanita said that I have to share my story. I'm from Indonesia. That is where the band is from. So, I've been in Singapore for almost 20 years now. I came to Singapore in 2003. I worked as a domestic helper, as a maid. So I worked for my first employer for 5 years, but they don't give me a day off. But when I have a day off once on my birthday, I met a few friends and they advised me to ask for like every week day off or at least once a month day off to have a study, like a part-time course to upgrade ourselves. But my employer unfortunately didn't allow me to. And I get a contract with them and I find another employer to start looking for after a baby. That is where I gain my knowledge how to take care of a newborn baby. And from there, I was thinking that I can't be a helper forever. And I love to live in Singapore because it's a beautiful country and very safe. So I start to think of, first of all, that I came from broken family. Sorry. Very emotional.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, take your time.
Sorry.
Maybe you should give us some.
Sorry.
So actually, Irianti came from a broken family, and she was looked down because her parents got divorced. And then she got bullied in school until she, what do you call that? Yeah, she had to leave school. And then when she left school, she fell in love, she got married, she got divorced, and then she came here. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I came from a broken family. Besides that, my family member wasn't that very supportive to me. My father remarried to a woman that wasn't very nice, so I go through a lot of abuse. And the bullying in school, yes. And then, sorry. So in school I get bullied. Oh, sorry. And I get married, which is actually unwanted marriage. There's a lot of story behind that how I ended up being married, but I'm sorry that I don't have the courage to share the story. And now the marriage is very abusive, very abusive. And I have to run away from my husband's house to go back to my family to hide. And then I give birth in my own family. After, when my baby was 6 months old, he left us. And since then, until today, I never get married again. I've been single mom ever since. Now my daughter is turning 20 years old. And from all what happened in the past, giving me a lot of depression, I ever tried to commit suicide a few times, but somehow I survived. That is where, like everyone told me that, hey, everything happened for a reason. Maybe you haven't found the reason yet, but God wants you to survive. That is where my parents said, maybe you can try to work overseas like everyone else to support the family and stuff. That is where I applied to come to Singapore. In Singapore, I had a lot of experience. I worked for few employers and I got abused by one of them as well. I didn't get paid. They didn't give me food. My permit revoked 3 times in a year, and no agency could help me with that. So I had to run away to the MOF to ask for help. But I'm really not ready to go back to Indonesia. I still want to be in Singapore. So from there, from all the difficulties that I've gone through, I was thinking that I'm not an educated person. I don't have any degree, and I don't want to work as a housemaid forever. That is where I try to think, what should I do for a better future? That is where I start to study. Actually, before I become a makeup artist today, I ever studied in hospitality management, but I didn't find myself there. I don't think that is what I want to do in my life. So I decided that I wanted to have a good skills because I believe that skills will last forever. So first, I start to learn how to do makeup, self-learn. For 3 years, I've been volunteering with a lot of events, and they made me as a good makeup artist until I worked for another employer, and they amazed by my makeup work, and they advised me to take a course because having a skill without certification is not complete. So that is where I enrolled in one of the good makeup school in Singapore, Cosmo Group Academy, and they held the biggest makeup competition once a year by Cosmo Group, and I would like to, and I participate that competition, my first competition ever that I ever joined, and thanks God that I be the grand winner of it. Thank you. So from there, I keep learning, earning a lot of experience, and it seems like this is not enough for me. So, and besides that, I still dealing with anxiety, the trauma, the depression from the past. It seems like doesn't want to go away that quickly, even though I made myself busy. I used to be a heavy drinker because of that, because I feel angry, why life has always been so difficult. I try my best to improve my life, yes, but it's still not enough. And besides to be a single mom, it wasn't that easy as well. So that is how I start to go to gym, make friends with some of the bodybuilders. They teach me how to do workout properly, and now I'm being one of the bodybuilders as well. And by doing workout, when you have a bad day, you go to gym. When you feel angry, you go to gym. You're happy, you go to gym. And I be a way better person right now. I stopped drinking. I'm not an angry person anymore, and I can sleep well at night. And besides that, I have a new hobby that I'm a DJ as well. So I learned how to do DJ, and yes, I'm a DJ today. So I have a few skills that maybe I hope that I can have more skill. No matter how old we are, we still can learn about skill, right? Yes. So thank you.
I think, she's gone through a lot, right? So, and really a woman of great tenacity, I would say. Yeah. So, and she's grown to be somebody even stronger. And she looks like I think Ranjini just now said, studying is not everything, but skills. You have a great skill set, and that will last you forever. So keep learning.
Thank you. Yes,
So,
I will.
Vanita, you want to know?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah. Yes, does anybody have any questions?
I mean, first of all, you all heard what she said, right? Some parts that the voice went.
How much do you charge for makeup?
Yeah, I mean, any questions?
Can you just send me a message for that?
Ira, can you speak without the mic?
Oh yes, I have a very long voice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Therefore, just come in front.
Oh yes.
So, any questions from
So anytime you break down, how do you bring yourself up?
Well, actually, I have to cry to my sleep. Of course, I need because crying will make me feel better. But
Same.
yeah, so usually if I keep it too long, it will make me go crazy. So after I finish work, I go into my room. I just wanna curl up on my bed and just cry it out, just one night. And then tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'll feel fresh and new me again with a positive and fresh mind.
That's good.
Yes.
Crying is nothing
And go
wrong.
to gym.
You just have to find that. You just need to find one angle where you think you need to move on the next day, new day. When you are waking up, you don't know whether you're alive or not, right?
Yes.
So basically, when you know you're not going to be alive the next day, why are you bringing forward all your bad things the next day? Try to find an opportunity, new
My
day is bringing.
gynae's advice was that after my postnatal surgery, I was so nervous and I was so tense and I was so stressed to handle the baby alone.
Okay, yours was a postnatal issue, huh?
Yeah, postnatal, and
Very
the
traumatic.
only advice he gave me was go, close the door, lie down in your bed, cry out the
Yes.
whole night.
That would be
Everything's
my
fine.
first and all. Because I try to find a friend that I can trust and share my problem with them just to make myself feel better. Well, maybe I don't expect for advice, just for somebody to sit down and listen. But not all everyone are nice.
Because you see, sometimes it's easy for someone to advise. But again, sometimes a woman doesn't just, or even men, we don't need advice. We just need a hug. You know, just tell, okay, all will be well. Because we can have a lot of advisors and that could just make you, you know, of course, I'm your brother, who else? I'm your mother, who else can say that? I'm your good friend. So you have so many people's voices. But there will always be one voice, that's you. The best voice is you. I mean, even a counselor, a lawyer, whatever, whoever you're meeting in life, even a psychiatrist. But eventually to make the decision to go, to stop seeing him, to take medicine, you don't want anybody, you know, that's you. So that's what's happening between Ira. I mean, finally when she decided it's me, I have to make that decision, she made that. Her crying was just to tell her, okay, today I cry. Whatever happens, big shit tomorrow change, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
But most importantly, she buckles up herself and she comes back stronger the next day. I totally agree with her. I've always, I mean, for me, crying is a very easy part of me. Even my husband always say, oh, you're such a crybaby. But I always tell him, it's when I cry, I don't get into depression or anxiety.
Yes, because I
Remember, a lot of times you get into anxiety and depression when you hold back your emotions.
Yes.
And you don't know that you are going through a depression or anxiety. It's because you're holding it back. You will not know it until you get panic attacks. You start getting jittery. You stop meeting people.
Yes.
Yeah, these things are some of the
It
signs
happens
you
to me.
do not know, but silently these are some of the things that's happening to you. So when actually crying out, it kind of relieves you the pain, the agony, okay? And it feels like, okay, you know what? It's okay, I already let go. You want to cry in front of people? Don't want to cry in front of people? It's up to you, your pasal. But it's okay to cry, alright? People cannot judge you.
Make you move further down.
Yeah, some people go to toilet and cry. Some people cry in front of people for every no reason. I can cry for the slightest thing in a movie also. That's why I will not bring tissue to movie theaters. So I'm like that. I cry for joy. I cry for sadness.
Yes, yes,
I think
yes.
cry it just comes, but we become stronger.
Yes.
It's part of it. I mean, if you don't think it as weakness, so I always disagree when people say, don't cry, baby. I say, because the person who told me to cry out and become stronger is my father. Because my father is tearing number one. My mom used to say to my father, everything this old man cry. I said, yeah, but that's how he's strong. That's how he took care of the whole family. So I think strength comes from who you are, what you believe in. And I truly hear, when I hear Ira's story before, and I mean personally on another angle, who she is today has definitely been her own work. And people who have seen her work know her and trusted her with the rest of it. The rest of it becomes, because they know she's consistent, she's persistent, and she has the resilience. I think a lot of people has put that the resilience and independence is what has got her to be here. Okay, so whatever you have shared today in that ball today we have, she has most of the factors. And whether she's going to be strong later on, whether you're going to see her, the next time you're going to see her with muscles, I don't know. But yeah, internally, externally, she's such a strong woman. So I feel that you chose very rightfully to be our first AVYANNA Award, and she has set a precedent. So going forward for AVYANNA Awards, we would love to see many more women like her, or even who really come out from the comfort zone and share with us. Right? Right. And hail to the women out there. And to the best who support the wives. Okay, so can I call upon Reena and our national president to give the flag? It's pretty heavy, you can handle it. It's lighter than your weight. Yeah.
Anyone would like to see my muscles?
I remember seeing her before. She was doing a lot of yoga.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Which gym?
Which gym 24x fitness in Singapore, Payameta, because it's close by to my place. Just walk like 10 minutes.
What sort of music do you spin?
For now, I do hip hop. So I already record some mixtape because some of my boyfriend's friends who own the bar and stuff will play my mixtape. And even my gym as well, they find out that I'm doing DJ. They're asking for my mixtape to play in the gym. So now I'm doing the gym, I listen to my own song.
Nice. Okay, come Reena, hold the flag also. Yeah. And this one.
Move a bit.
You want to give her the power also? This as well. So first Reena, you take one picture. You take one picture with her. One with the team. Breakfast, huh?
So do I have to wear a mask now? Is that okay?
But you just say you're holding the mask.
Oh, okay.
Is the lighting okay? Or we want to move this one? Come closer.
Flower not too high. Okay, let me put it down. Sorry.
Reena, gorgeous. You wear your mask, right? Can right, must wear mask now. Put your face in the back. I want to take one with you alone.
Oh, sure.
Later when you all have finished question, you all will feel free to go to talk to her personally.
Please, I would love to. I would love to share anything. Yeah.
One more gift. Okay, need for her a massage oil. Yeah, it's meant to for all her gym work because I created this. It has marjoram, basil, and cypress, and with some linseed oil as the carrot oil. It will really help her manage the pain because I know what she's going through because I was doing Spartan races just a few years ago and I know how much the body aches when you go to the gym. Right? So this will help her hopefully sleep at night.
Thank you. I have difficulty sleep at night.
And some protein shake for her. Yeah. Because she goes to the gym. So this is all vegan. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, for those ones who Zia is also a masula. That's why she's giving oil on. Just massage body aches.
Thank you so much.